Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Mod the Gungeon. I have a custom run here. We have plenty of ammo, fast reloading, and military training manuals, which allow you to have a faster charge rate. It's one of the few items in the game that does it. So, with the charge shot, with the faster reload and the faster charge rate, you can fire it pretty damn quickly. And this was the, what did he call it? The charged machine gun knight run. And we are the Marine Knight as well. I think that this is gonna be a pretty easy run, so I actually have an idea to make it a little bit more interesting. If you grant me the privilege in a moment. Yeah, the run's gonna be pretty easy, so here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to make it so that all of the enemies in the game are cursed at the same time. So if we get hit, we're gonna be taking extra damage, and all of the enemies are gonna be cursed. Every single one. All of the bosses, all of the standard spawns, effectively giving them a ton of extra health. And we're gonna be the Machine Gun Knight on an all jammed mode run. Maybe I should have also given myself like bouncy bullets or something, but I don't know, at some point, it gets a little ridiculous. I mean, come on. But I like this. I like that, first of all, that there is an item in the game that affects the charge rate of other items, because military training is one of the only items in the game that actually does it. In fact, I think it is the only item in the game that does it, but I can't quite be sure of that. Yeah, I don't quite remember. But it's fun. It's fun to actually be able to use these charge items a little bit more effectively, because oftentimes even a weapon like Charge Shot ends up being a little bit subpar as a gun. Usually I'm not that happy to see it or to have it on a run. So we're just gonna do a run with basically just this. We'll see what happens. But I imagine it'll probably be a pretty easy run, because I can basically fire as fast as I can click. Not quite, but pretty close. I wish that most items, when they gave you a faster rate of fire, they also affected the charge time, but they don't. This is the only one that does. Someone should just like make a modded gun that just makes it so that you only fire the charge shots. Because then you wouldn't even need the faster reload or the faster charge time. It would just be like a machine pistol that just fires these shots. That'd be kind of fun. Ah, I'm liking it so far though. But I like a lot of runs where you start strong. And this is definitely a run where you start strong, and I really don't see yourself getting any weaker on the run either, because you're just gonna be freaking murdering everything. We can really see also how much that damage cap really affects your damage output, because unfortunately we're doing basically no damage to the Gatling Gun because we're at the damage cap. But it still looks fun, which I like. Oh, you know what we could add? Chaos bullets. Make it so that we're firing shots that are multicolored, that have random status effects applied to them. Sure, you know what? Give myself 1 chaos bullets and we'll see what happens on the next floor. It does look pretty, and I want it to look even prettier, which is why I'm thinking chaos bullets is the way to go. You'd like to see a dueling laser gun type gun, but the damage is less if it isn't at full charge. I'd like to see dueling laser just get fixed, because it doesn't work with helix bullets. Or scattershot? It might not work with either. Unfortunately, I don't think we're getting too many multicolored effects out of the charge shot item, but they are definitely having an occasional effect with the charge shot. With the, not charge shot, with the chaos bullets. Ow. You could still die on this run. I mean, getting hit by a bullet will do a ton of damage. Let's try to not get hit by too many bullets if we can avoid it. Synergrace chest. Sure, give me a synergy. I want to see what you could possibly add. The Patriot. We just had this on the last floor and I skipped it. What a thrill. I have no idea. It doesn't seem to have done anything. What a thrill, what a thrill. What would that do? Get away from me. just keep firing, assholes. You'll get him eventually, hopefully. It wasn't a charge shot synergy. It was a synergy with the Patriot, although I have no idea what it actually does. You've always loved Helix Gun. I like the Helix Gun, but it's broken with the dueling laser. I don't know what's causing it, but it makes it so that the dueling laser doesn't get the double shot. It only fires one shot. So it's not good to have with the dueling laser. Everything else is pretty good though. Unless you're on DD20 mode, because you don't want to shoot the walls and summon blobs and have unfriendly fire bullets come back and hit you. So in the DD20 run, I would probably, careful. I would probably drop Helix bullets and scatter shot. I'll take them every once in a while for the fun of it, but. There's definitely some items that you just do not want to have on that game mode. It's hard to find a good balance for items like that though. Like how would you balance it so that the items are just worth taking instead of just absolute garbage on DD20? I don't know. I really don't. Bam, 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 bam. You really are a machine gun. I bet you if I gave myself more of these items, I could even fire faster. Patriot has a chance to turn enemies into snakes. Ah, that's right. It's just so rare to get because the Patriot on its own is such a rare weapon to pick up. Because I think Patriot is A tier, I wanna say, but it might be S tier. I don't remember. Oh god, she's slow. Bam, 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 bam. Makes me want to play Doom. One game that I don't have that I should pick up at some point. It's S tier, okay. Let's pick up the HP, the ammo, which we do need. I'm going through ammo pretty quickly, because Charge Shot's never been a very ammo efficient gun. Hell, it's never even really been a very good gun. Once you get down to, maybe even this floor, the basic enemies start to survive one shot, and you have to use 2 ammo or bounce a shot in order to actually get a kill on the most basic of bulletkins. Let's drop this. Go back to our roots. Ow. I accidentally pushed him into me with all the charge shots. Oh, you gotta watch out for the frogs. The frogs can easily glitch out the game. I don't know if they would be able to glitch it out with the charge shot synergy that we have, but I would certainly be careful. I really should do that though. I should actually just send an email to them and be like, hey, you can soft lock the game. They probably don't care. I mean, they probably care. They just wouldn't care if I brought it to their attention. They probably already know. I'm excited though, because isn't Gungeon getting a physical release soon, within the next few days, within the next week or so? Because it is the, what is it, the 8th today? And I think I remember seeing something about it getting a physical release soon. And if it gets a physical release, you know, there could be some updates, some new content, you never freaking know. Oh, you're on the wrong side of history, dude. Damn, bam, 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 bam. Bubble bullet glitchiness? Nope, we're good. Always gotta check. I saw another bubble bullet. Any glitchiness? No? Okay, good. It seems like most of the challenge run stuff, or the custom runs that I've done lately, have had glitchiness with the, those enemies, so I am a little bit on edge around him. I'm like, don't glitch out the game. Don't glitch out the game! They can be little jerks about it. Might as well give yourself snow ballots. That'd be a fun one. Oh God. I like it. Makes it impossible to see anything, but I like it. Actually, you know what? Shard Shot. New appreciation for this boss fight when you can stand on the other side of a wall and still hit. I never even thought about that. Bouncing bullets on this arena when you have the pillars is amazing. Yeah, there's a lot of you guys. You know what? Haven't used a blank in like a million years. Yeah, unlike you, Jornker, I'm only gonna add in one snowballet so that we don't break the game. More items I don't think they matter that much, because I'm firing like as fast as I'm pulling the trigger. You know, I gave myself 4 oiled cylinders. Like, I can't really fire any faster than this. The game doesn't allow it. I actually tried that once. I tried to like put in a macro that would just instantly click the button as fast as possible when I pressed it down, and it didn't work in Gungeon. Gungeon apparently just doesn't work on that method of keyboard input, or mouse input rather. Every frame it must just query what button is being pressed, which makes it a little bit fiddly at times. It's still good enough. Hey, new gun. Well, there goes my armor. Hey, ammo. Hey, Cursula. Hey, yeah. Well, we could start working towards the Gun Knight transformation. A little bit late for it, though. That's true. I mean, we could do a lot of guns with the instant charge, you know. Corsair. They will just get bigger and bigger. I think I can also give the Black Flag Corsair, the one that fires bullets off to the side. Although it doesn't seem to actually do anything. No. I get the new gun, but I don't get the actual bullet effects from it. So let's just drop that. Well, I guess I could just give myself the dueling pistol. not as big as I would have expected. I guess I only gave myself one snowball. But you know what I can give myself? A whole bunch of bouncing bullets. Now the shots will stick around forever. Bam, 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 dun, 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 making some big bullets. No, we want charge shot. It starts to get a little bit ridiculous though with this many bouncing bullets. And I do think that once the bullets start getting this big, they might glitch out the game at some point. We'd have to be very careful with how we actually approach the situation. Let's just get rid of the snowballets. I don't want to glitch out the game. I don't mind the bouncing. I mind the game not working anymore. Okay, well, I guess some of our bullets hit the damage cap because they bounced around a whole bunch. That's right. We can't use bouncing bullets with charge shot, otherwise that will happen. You'll hit that infinite damage threshold and just murder bosses basically instantly. Hello there, Milk Jug and DJ Squig. Could I do a mod run of Boss Rush? You can do Boss Rush with mod runs, sure. If you have an idea of something that you want to see, just let me know. Game glitched. Look at that, right there. That bullet. That bullet tells us that the game glitched out and it's gonna start behaving oddly. If I use a blank in the room, it's gonna start glitching out like freaking mad. The game has already reached the point where it starts to glitch out, and I didn't even do anything yet. Well, I gave myself like 6 bouncing shots, which probably didn't help the situation at all. Just restart the floor. No, we're fine. As long as I don't antagonize the game, it'll be fine. But if I start, taking damage, if I start blanking, that could cause problems. I think if I just let it go, it'll be fine. I saw you. I think if I just let it go, it should be fine. Don't quote me on that though. Also, is it just me or is it sometimes hard to hear? It is kind of like jung, 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 with the charge shot sound effects for the disintegrator. I mean, what would that do for us? Is there a disintegrator synergy? I guess I'd be able to charge it faster, but that's about it. Okay. Make disintegrator have a purpose. Disintegrator has a purpose. It's a good gun. It's just not a gun that's useful in all situations, which is always annoying when you get it in blessed mode and you're like, disintegrator! That's a terrible gun to get in this exact particular situation. And then you've got your oh shit moment where you're like, how do we live? I gotta get the charge out, but it's Gorgon's Gaze! It charges so slowly! Hey, Red Mage cannot absorb charge shots. Actually, it still has the regular charge time on it too. These don't affect beam charges, I guess. which is interesting. I wouldn't have thought that, but hey, there it is. I guess we don't really need to fire as quickly as possible, do we? You know, for room-to-room combat, sure, enemies are tough. For mini-bosses, absolutely. You know, output the damage as fast as you freaking can. But for this guy, I mean, we're at the damage cap, I think. Especially if we bounce the shots. This guy, though. You know, when he starts summoning the wall knives, then you go to town. Can I do a click R, click R, click R, click R, click R to fire really quickly? Hey, excellent. Like guns like the Jolter, you know, it's got a firing animation and bam, bam, bam. I wonder if you reload in between that if it'll actually override it. So this is as fast as I can fire. Nope. You can't fire any faster than the gun's rate of fire, even if you're spamming reload. You think a fun run would be 5 rocket-powered bullets on boss rush? 50, actually it stacks, so it'd be a 10% to the power of 5 damage upgrade, and then you just have fast bullets that have a slightly bigger range. I mean, it'd be fun because it'd be easy, but because you have, you know, a nice damage upgrade on a boss rush run. But I think it would need a little bit more personality. You know, this run I think has a little bit of personality to it because it's a unusual situation and something that doesn't happen. You don't get to fire these guns quickly. And yet, we're firing them quite quickly. I like it. We are close to running out of ammunition, though. But you know what? We started as a Marine. We have the ammo drop. Also, oh, hey, speak of the devil. We also have a bit of an HP problem right now. These enemies are all jammed, okay? There's a lot of them. It's not like we have a ton of HP to fall back on here. Gotta try to hope that we can get some HP drops. A speed run, rocket-powered bullets, you have to finish the boss rush in 10 minutes or less. That probably wouldn't be terribly difficult, I think. Oh, damn it. You know what? Teleport me away from this place, teleport me back. We try to hope that that bullet that is slowly drilling a hole into the wall doesn't completely break the game. No, it always breaks in frickin' bullet hell. It's always on the enemies that have multiple different phased bullets. The shot grubs, the spectral gun knights. Like, I'm not doing that much. I'm just giving myself some items. I'm making my bullets, I'm not even changing the bullets at all, actually. I'm just making it so I can shoot them faster. Look at this madness. Yeah, walk into my bullets. That guy can't even walk. He can't walk. Hold on. Give disintegrator. Oh, he's dead. Can I just use disintegrator? Maybe this bypasses the effect because it's not a projectile, it's a beam. Maybe this is the key to the kingdom. Maybe this will let me finish the run. With the game really glitching out. The enemies are moving so slowly. Projectiles are starting to glitch. The game frame rate is starting to not play at the normal speed. Don't blank. If you blank, it just makes it worse. Just live with your mistakes. Beams are not bullets confirmed. Gungeon does not have bullet beam particle duality. Bullets are not beams, are not bullets. Death is near, real life death. Maybe. If this game glitches out anymore. Okay, you know what? Give Gilded bullets. I need a damage upgrade. Just because it's glitching out and we're using this gun, just give myself a small damage upgrade here so we can just plow through these enemies a little bit faster. You think the D6 would be a fun... Oh, wrong enemy. A fun boss rush. The D6. Right, so you can just re-roll your items if you don't like them. You see, that's why I think that could be like a neat little addition to the game. I'd like to do something like that. That one shouldn't be too hard to add in. You know, give it a charge, make it just change whatever items are on the ground or on pedestals. I could work on that. I could try to put in a D6. Oh, the game is not happy. Game is not happy. Wait, is there a disintegrator synergy? No. I thought there was like a disintegrator synergy that made it shoot disintegrator beams in other directions, but maybe not. Stream is already a little weird at this point, because this is not the first time this has happened. But the game just wants to glitch out. I'd really, really, really like to try to see if this is actually something that is a problem with Mod the Gungeon or the base game. God, these things are so fast. But it's hard to actually get these scenarios to present themselves without Mod the Gungeon. I guess maybe one thing that you could do is you could just give yourself the items, save your game, and then do a continue without the Mod the Gungeon installed, and maybe that'll work. All right, just so that we don't actually die here, I'll give myself some HP. Why? I don't know. I mean, it's not like we're accomplishing anything in particular by completing the run. I just kind of want to see what happens at this point. Will we be able to even fight the boss? I don't know. Might just glitch out. And if it does, I can't even open up the console. It'll just be gone forever. Looks like I'm shooting a cheese gun. Cheese beam. Activate. Cheddar. Swish. Swish. Swiss. Gruyere. By your cheeses combined. I am a quesadilla. That sounds delicious right about now, actually. I could go for a quesadilla. A quesadilla? Oh, game broke. Actually, character, marine. Nope. Game broke. A cheese-based shredder. A shredder, if you will. I could do it. you got some ideas, let me know. Well, anyways, that's the Machine Gun Marine Night, whatever it was called. All these freaking custom runs just break the game in weird ways. I hate it. I want to just finish a run. One day we'll finish a damn run in this freaking game. Until then, for those of you on YouTube, thanks for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Enter the Gungeon.